I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakson.
I am Francisco Cerundolo,
and
you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome to Game to Love. And hang on, why does my scoreboard keep disappearing? Let me sort that out. You don't want to look at my face in big. Right, hey, welcome again. My name is Megan. I'm here to bring you through this match. I think it's the first match we've covered today in Ostrava. Iga SWIATEK, the top seed, versus Ajla TOMLJANOVIC, who actually had to qualify for the tournament this year. Hasn't dropped a set, I don't think, during qualifying yet, as TOMLJANOVIC. But Iga, who can beat Iga? Let's see. She's serving to get this one underway, actually. TOMLJANOVIC won the toss and elected to receive. So we've got SWIATEK to get us underway. That's a good forehand there from TOMLJANOVIC. Oh, what a forehand, though, from SWIATEK. Right cross court into the corner. Too good. 15-love. What a start. And to be honest, the crowd support here for Iga is enormous. I mean, the Czech players have obviously had really great support as well. We've seen 2 Czech wins today already. We had Barbora Krejcikova come through in 6-2, 6-2 against Shelby Rogers. And then after that, we saw Karolina Muchova, who is so good when she's on and when she's not injured. And she came through with a 6-4, 6-4 win over Bia Adadmaya. So 2 Czech wins. Still a possible for a third. We've got Kvitova versus Barossa coming up after this match. But for now, we are here with SWIATEK and TOMLJANOVIC. 30-love. This is a great start here for SWIATEK, who's already qualified for the year-end championships. Actually put out a statement not too long ago. It's a good serve there from SWIATEK, brings up 40-love. But she won't actually be playing the Billie Jean King Cup finals because they're so close to the year-end finals. She was quite outspoken about it and said that she was going to speak to WTA, saying that it was not healthy for the players. So she's had to make that decision to not play the Billie Jean King Cup. But we will, of course, be seeing her in Fort Worth, Texas, for the finals. Herself and Ons Jabeur have both qualified, but there's a bit of a tussle for the remaining spots. Adadmaya was potentially going to be able to work her way in, but with the loss today over Muchova, it's unlikely that she'll be qualifying. So SWIATEK looking for the ideal start here at 40-love. 4-1 cross court, 4-1 from TOMLJANOVIC goes into the net, and it is the perfect start for Iga SWIATEK. She gets a game to love to open this match, the round of 16 here in Ostrava.
Iga SWIATEK.
The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna suit ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
So perfect start for Iga. TOMLJANOVIC to serve now here. There's so much Polish support here in the crowd. You can see there's people with flags everywhere. TOMLJANOVIC, of course, has had a great season, actually. Beat Serena Williams at the US Open, famously, in that really, really good match. So this could be a tough one. SWIATEK does lead the head-to-head 2-0, but one of those was actually a retirement from TOMLJANOVIC. So in terms of completed matches, it is just the one match played between these two, and SWIATEK came through pretty handily. It was early. It wasn't too long ago, actually. I believe it was in Toronto. It was something like 1-2. So SWIATEK is going to be looking to carry that form over, and she's yet to drop a point here. As TOMLJANOVIC is at love 15. Hey, Cap. Oh yeah, interesting match this one. I'm very excited to do this. I've only got about an hour and 20 minutes until I have to leave, so I'm hoping that one of these is going to get it done pretty quickly. Hopefully we'll have somebody to be able to cover at the end for you guys if I do end up having to rush off and the match still hasn't been finished. But here we go. Love 30. SWIATEK. 6 points in a row here. TOMLJANOVIC. There you go. Spencer reckons it's going to be quick. Well, if it's anything like the previous match they played, like I said, in Toronto, then it was very quick for Swiatek there. Maybe it's not a great matchup for Tomljanovic, this one, I don't think. Second serve here for Tomljanovic. Surprising, though, that Tomljanovic, a player of her caliber, had to come through qualifying for this one. That is the breadth and depth of women's tennis. Backhand from Tomljanovic, backhand from Swiatek. Tomljanovic goes cross-court, backhand. And it's going to be long from Swiatek. So Tomljanovic has got a point on the board. 15-30. Hello from New York, says Louisa. Hi to you. Hi, everybody. And if you haven't already, please hit that like button. And you can subscribe to the channel as well. So 15-30. Door is open for Swiatek here. Has a second serve as well. I always love the Ostrava on the court here. It's always got 3 exclamation marks next to it. It's like, Ostrava. I love it. Oh, double fault from Tomljanovic. And it is 2 break points here very early on for Swiatek, 15-40. Well, hello, Gary. And thank you very much. Thanks for the like. And yeah, good. Hopefully I'll see you back in a bit. So 2 break points for Iga Swiatek. That's an excellent serve down the tee to respond to the double fault from Tomljanovic. Saves the first, 30-40. Still has another though, Swiatek. So that serve got her out of trouble. An ace and a double, well, not quite an ace actually, because Swiatek did get a racket to it. Oh, she just missed that serve long. Second serve, break point number 2 for Swiatek. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while, guys. I don't think I've done a stream since the Labour Cup, so hopefully you haven't missed me too much. Second serve, backhand return from Swiatek, backhand Tomljanovic. Swiatek goes backhand into the corner. Tomljanovic is there, but it's long, and it is the break of serve for Iga Swiatek. She leads by 2 games to love. This is a really solid start from the world number 1. Could this be going the way of their previous meeting in Toronto? 2-love, early break for Swiatek. I mean, really, her performance as world number 1 has been just incredible. She's really taken up that mantle since Ash Barty retired, and honestly, she's an incredible world number 1, I believe. Good morning, Todd. Thanks. Appreciate that. Oh, this is just too good from Swiatek right now. She is feeling it. Hey, MJ. Break from Ben. I think Ben did Djokovic earlier, didn't he? What a win for Djokovic, by the way. Just brushed aside Christian Garin. So, Swiatek, 15-love. But, yeah, she's looking very strong here. So we've got Kvitova-Barossa coming up next after this. And the last match of the day here will be Sasnovich versus Rybakina. Rybakina, hopefully back into some winning form since Wimbledon. Hasn't quite found her groove since winning the title there. Swiatek with a forehand. Oh, it's good. She's in the net now for the volley. Tomljanovic, can she get there? She can. Oh, but it's just wide. The pass from Tomljanovic. 30-love, Swiatek. And really, this is what a start this is for Swiatek. I actually haven't seen this Asics kit from Swiatek before. Or maybe I've just had my eyes closed watching it previously, but I like it. And Tomljanovic's kit is brilliant. We talked about the Tomljanovic kit during the US Open. So 30-love here for Swiatek. It's another good serve. Good return. No, it's not. Sorry, it's gone long. He took a swing at that return, did Tomljanovic, and I thought it was going to go hard down the middle. But long it is. And 40-love for Swiatek. She's not lost a point on serve yet, has Iga. This could be over very quickly for Tomljanovic if Swiatek can really race away with this one. Second serve here. Yeah, I think so as well. I mean, she hasn't quite sussed out the grass yet, has she, Swiatek? And I think her level took a little bit of a dip then, but she seems to be figuring it back out. She loves it on the hard, and she's fingers crossed, very close to that pre-Wimbledon level. But what a return of serve there from Tomljanovic. Just look at this one again. The backhand took it right on the rise and blasted it cross court. That's better from the Australian. Still 2 game points though for Swiatek for a 3-love lead. The defending champion here in Ostrava, incidentally, is Annette Kontaveit, who you just reminded me there, Capo, saying, because Krejcikova played Kontaveit in the Italian final last week at the home tournament of Kontaveit. It was a really good win for Krejcikova. She played so well, and she played really well again this morning against Shelby Rogers, 2-2. Krejcikova. So it's good to see Krejcikova back at that level. But Annette Kontaveit is the defending champion, and it's a very, very good start here for Swiatek. A really solid hold of serve once again, and she races out to a 3-love lead. She backs up the break. So Tomljanovic is yet to be able to really touch Swiatek on serve, to be honest.
Iga SWIATEK.
Non-stop! The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm eager when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm eager, gonna see ya. Now you can handle my heat now.
And yeah, it was a good match, wasn't it, between Bouchard and Bencic last night. She won the opening set, didn't she, Bouchard? Let me find the score. Yeah, she did on a tie break, and then Bencic took the next 2. But yeah, it's good. Well, it's good to see Bouchard again back playing well since coming back from injury. I noticed that somebody said that she'd really kind of adjusted her service motion because she'd had it was a shoulder injury, I think, for Bouchard, and it seems to be working for her. But yeah, Bencic through, I think, to actually play Barbora Krejcikova in the next round. I think it's a rematch. They played very recently. Was it the US Open? I'm not sure. They definitely played recently, and I think they've got a rematch in the next round. And yeah, a real shame for Emma Raducanu. What a tough first round draw in Daria Kasatkina. And it was a good match as well, but Kasatkina just too strong. It was straight sets, but it wasn't particularly straightforward. It was 7-5, 6-4 for Kasatkina. But yeah, shame for Emma. But it's not a tough loss to Daria Kasatkina, who's looking like she may qualify for the year-end finals. I might have to pull up the WTA race actually and see what the standings are so far. I'm keeping an eye on it. We know that Swiatek and Jabeur have already qualified. Kasatkina is currently at 6 in the live race now, so she could well be qualifying there. All right, second serve here for Tomljanovic. Missed hit there on the return from Swiatek into the net. It goes 15-love. Just needs to get a foothold in this match so far, does Tomljanovic. So far, it has all been Swiatek. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. It really, really does help the channel out. And you can subscribe as well. Get notified of all the matches. Try to cover as many as we can throughout the year for you. I know I've been a little bit absent since the Laver Cup, but it was a heck of a weekend of coverage we did for the Laver Cup. And of course, Roger Federer's last professional match. And well, this is better here from Tomljanovic, 30-love. Wow, they've just given a stat here, actually, that this is just the 3rd point she's won, Tomljanovic, so far. It's broken to 15. No, she wasn't. She was broken to love, I think. She got to 15 on the serve of Swiatek in the previous game. Second serve here for Tomljanovic. Oh, it's a double fault. That's double fault number 2 for the Aussie. 30-15. Yeah, she went for that second serve. And just went for a bit too much. Notable faults yet for Swiatek, but no aces for either woman. First serve percentage is, well, you can see Tomljanovic is well down there at 33%. Swiatek would want it to be higher than around the 50s mark, but it's, yeah, I think that's what Tomljanovic is failing to do right now, is on the serve. Right, we've got an extended rally here. Tomljanovic at the forehand now from Swiatek right into the corner. It's too good from Iga SWIATEK, and it's 30-all. And a little glimmer of hope for Tomljanovic at 30-love is snuffed out pretty quickly by Swiatek. Because, yeah, I think this is a matchup made in heaven for Swiatek, to be honest. the crowd here trying to give some encouragement. That I've mentioned they've been quite strongly supportive for Swiatek, but I suppose they want to see some tennis as well. It's a great order of play here today, actually, in Ostrava on this main court. It's a good serve from Tomljanovic, follows it up with the backhand. It's forehand on the stretch from Swiatek. The short ball, Tomljanovic puts it away with the backhand cross court, 40-30, and she has got a game point. So in the previous round, it was a win over Zheng Shui for Tomljanovic. That's a good win, actually. Zheng Shui's been playing very well the past couple of weeks and months or so. 6-3, 6-3, that was for Tomljanovic. And, of course, Swiatek, being the top seed, had a bye in the opening round. Second serve here for Tomljanovic. Not a fan of byes, to be honest, myself. I think give some qualifiers or lower ranked players a chance to play and maybe earn some prize money, but nevertheless takes the return. Swiatek, now she comes in with the short ball, forehand from Tomljanovic. Swiatek tries to pass, but she catches her out, and Tomljanovic gets her opening service game on the board. She's up and running, Tomljanovic. It is 3-1.
Tomljanovic. Tomljanovic. Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic. Tomljanovic.
Okay, here we go. Iga Swiatek. Now, we just had a stat again, actually, saying that the first time Iga Swiatek has lost her opening round at a tournament, you have to go back to August last year. That's just incredible. I was thinking about you with the Tomljanovic button, and you're coming just in time. Hey, Sean. No, first serves won 100% for Iga Swiatek. It's down about 60, I think it just said, for Tomljanovic. But she's won every single point on the first serve as the world number one. 15 Love has a second serve here. Thank you very much, Sean. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's been a while. Laver Cup was my last stream, I believe. So Swiatek has raced out with an early break. Can she get a 4-1 lead here? Finds the second serve. Now the backhand from Tomljanovic. Backhand from Swiatek. Down the middle here. Cross court now Tomljanovic. Backhand cross court Swiatek. Tomljanovic goes back cross court. Now down the line goes Swiatek. The forehand from Tomljanovic. Backhand cross court Swiatek. Backhand Tomljanovic. Cross court again goes Swiatek. Now she goes with the slice. It's a short ball. What can Tomljanovic do with it? Swiatek tries to pass. Tomljanovic is there with the volley, but it's going to be wide. That's a good rally. And it's 30 Love. Promising signs for Tomljanovic there, but it was just too good in the end from Swiatek. Got the error. Too good here. I'm going to pull up the draw, actually, and find out who would be the opponent for the winner of this match. 30 Love here for Swiatek. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong tournament. I'm looking at the Jasmine Open in Tunisia. It's a new tournament again. We've had a couple of new tournaments as we've because of the tournaments not being played in China in this part of the year. And we've had, like I said, Tallinn was a new tournament last year. We've had Seoul as well, and we've got the Jasmine Open this week. We're on Jabeur playing at home is the top seed, and it's 40 Love here for Swiatek. And a question here from Jean. Jean's just answered it for me, but I would agree that I'd probably say grass over the indoor hard court. Obviously, she prefers an outdoor hard court to an indoor, but I think she's better on that than the grass. I think it's grass that she's yet to crack Swiatek. I think she can get there, though. I just think she's got to figure it out a bit. And another game to love for Iga Swiatek. Well, she's racing through this. 4-1 now.
Iga Swiatek.
The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna suit ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
please hit that like button if you haven't already. There's 4 tournaments going on currently. We've got 2 men's and 2 women's. I mentioned the Jasmine Open. That's a 250 where Ons Jabeur is the top seed. And we got this, obviously, Ostrava here is a 500. Annette Kontaveit looking to defend their title, but Swiatek will have other ideas. Some really great matchups in the early rounds here in Ostrava. It's such a stacked field, as is Astana. There's 2 500s on the men's side, Tokyo and Astana. And, I mentioned Djokovic sailing through his. The draw for Astana, the top seeds. Carlos Alcaraz, who did actually lose the other day to David Goffin, Daniil Medvedev, Stefanos Tsitsipas, Novak Djokovic, Andrei Rublev, Hurkacz, Auger-Aliassime, Cilic. What a draw that is. I've actually got Stefanos Tsitsipas currently on court playing the young Italian Luca Nardi, who is the youngest player in the top 200 at 19 years of age, just younger than Carlitos. Tsitsipas took the first set there on a tie break, and it's on serve in the second. And Jean, I'm almost done. So I'm pretty much done with them. I have a final defense of my thesis, which I don't have a date for yet, but it's basically an interview and a presentation, and then it's done. So I'm essentially done with it because I'm not working on it now. So Tomljanovic with work to do at 4-1. Backhand here from Tomljanovic down the middle. From Swiatek, sorry. The slice, Tomljanovic. Cross-court goes Swiatek. Cross-court, Tomljanovic. There's an open court. Can Tomljanovic get there? Swiatek's going to let this one bounce. Takes it on the rise. Too good. Love 15. She is all over this, Iga Swiatek. I think it is. I mean, I think she's the highest ranked she's been. Oh, there you go. Jean said that. Career high ranking. I would say so, especially some of the matches that she's won. I think Tomljanovic is having a heck of a season, to be honest. And I mean, she did make last year. She made the quarterfinals at Wimbledon, didn't she? And that was the first Slam quarterfinal in her career. Lost to Ash Barty there, but this year she's made 2 quarterfinals at a Slam. So doubled her best result, really. So yeah, I would have to say this is Tomljanovic's best year on tour so far. But this matchup for her, into the net there, though, goes the backhand from Iga Swiatek, 15-all. Thanks. Okay, Ostrava near the Polish border. That's why Iga's got, Iga, I mean, she's got so much support, isn't she, wherever she goes. But that makes sense. And the picture for Swiatek is not the most flattering, is it? On that, I'll have a word with Ben about that. Oh, this is better from Tomljanovic. What can she do with this overhead here? Puts it away easily enough. 30-15. I think it's a couple of hours, MJ. My presentation has to be about half an hour to 40 minutes long, and then they can ask me questions for, I don't know, maybe 2, 3, 4 hours. And then I'll be Dr. Vegan. But thank you, everybody. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so I have to do a presentation just basically summing up my thesis, what I've done, and then I have 2 experts in my field quiz me for a couple of hours about it. Well, here we go, Tomljanovic, 40-15. This is a better service game for her. Still too good from Swiatek so far, but maybe, just maybe, Tomljanovic is feeling her way into this one so far. 2 points to close out the game for 4-2. Just long on the serve. Second serve, Tomljanovic. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. I believe there's a match that's just gotten underway the same time as this one over in is it Monastir in Tunisia? It's Harriet Dart and Alize Cornet. That should be an interesting one there as well. Dart almost pipped Raducanu to the post at the British #1 earlier, but she's had a couple of good wins. Raducanu, despite losing to Kasatkina previously. Oh, what a pass from Iga Swiatek! Oh, she found some space where there wasn't any space there. I don't even know how she did that. I mean, Tomljanovic was on that side of the court, but she still found some space. That's too good. That is too good from the world #1. So 40-30. Doesn't close this one out just yet. Tomljanovic finds the first serve, this time the backhand from Swiatek. Short ball now from Tomljanovic. Cross court, Swiatek. Backhand from Tomljanovic. Backhand Swiatek. Into the net goes Tomljanovic. And a swipe of the racket in frustration because from 40-15, it's now a deuce, and Swiatek is going to look for the double break here. Yeah, got to be ridiculously qualified. I should have done my PhD in tennis, shouldn't I? I wonder if I could do that. I wonder if somebody out there is doing a PhD in tennis. I'd probably be more engaged with it if I was, to be honest. But here we go. Deuce. Oh, it's an excellent serve from Tomljanovic. Bit of silence from the crowd there. Don't think they were sure if that had got in or not, but lovely serve out wide. And that is her first ace of the match. First ace for either player of the match. Gives her the advantage, Tomljanovic. Can she close this one out? Or just misses the first serve? Swiatek will be waiting to pounce on this second serve, you know. Oh, and she does so. What a return. That just sat up into the sweet spot of Swiatek, and she just whacked that forehand cross court again, made some space. And it's too good. Back to deuce we go. Yeah, I mean, she dealt with the crowd really well, didn't she, against Serena Williams at the US Open? So she does love the spoiler party, but I don't know. I think Swiatek fancies this one, and she beat her very handily quite recently. It's another good serve though from Tomljanovic, give her the advantage once again. Okay, Tomljanovic has the advantage. Nets the first serve. So second serve. Swiatek destroy this serve like she did the previous one. She kind of does, but Tomljanovic is there. Now the backhand from Swiatek. Tomljanovic plays the slice. Forehand from Swiatek. Backhand from Tomljanovic down the middle. Another forehand again from Swiatek. Forehand Tomljanovic. Backhand Swiatek. She's at the net now with Swiatek. Puts the volley away. It's too good. And back to deuce we go. Swiatek wants that double break here and to serve this set out. Just, yeah, too good there. I mean, that little volley. There's a little bit of an awkward volley there, I think, as well. But dealt with it really well, Swiatek. She's in the hunt here for a double break. Yeah, somebody could clarify that for me, actually, because I'm not sure if she get a wild card, Raducanu, because of course she's ranked, far lower than Tomljanovic, who had to come through qualifying. So it's that's a very good question. I might have to look into that and see if she was given a wild card or not, because that'd be really strange if she did if she didn't. Oh, she's just missed that backhand, Swiatek, and it is advantage Tomljanovic once again. Yeah, maybe the bakery's reopening. She's looking for a breadstick here, Swiatek. Yeah, from what I can gather, they're playing quite slow, these courts. That's what I've heard anyway from been watching the tournament all week so far. And well, yeah, if this is anything to go by, it is quite a slow indoor hard court, this one. She can't get the first serve, Tomljanovic. So second serve, she does have the advantage. Oh, it's a deep second serve. A good return from Swiatek though. Swiatek back cross court. Oh, Tomljanovic is playing defense. Swiatek now with a short ball. Oh, the backhand volley flick. Tomljanovic is there. Oh, and she catches Swiatek out. But oh, what a point that was. If Swiatek had somehow managed to win that one as well. There was some brilliant shots there in that rally. The little backhand flick from Swiatek overhead, but good response there from Tomljanovic. Got it right down to the feet of Swiatek, and she couldn't do anything with it. So it is a hold of serve, a tricky hold of serve for Tomljanovic, but nonetheless, she's held, and it is 4-2. Yes. So yeah, Muchova, Kvitova, and Martinsova, I all got them obviously being Czechs, like you said. And who was it? Fruvirtova, who didn't get the wild card. There was a bit of a bit of outcry about that as well, that people were saying, how come she didn't get one? But yeah, that would be very, very strange if Emma were to have gotten in. Maybe because I don't know. Oh, that's wide from Tomljanovic. 15 love, Swiatek. Welcome back, Ari. Yeah, I mean, I blinked and I missed the Djokovic match, to be honest. It was done so quickly. I don't know. Yeah, we might be in danger of seeing that again here. Second serve here for Swiatek as that one goes into the net. Just half an hour now on the clock for this one. Hopefully this is going to be done in straight sets, why I don't have to leave you guys hanging. Hopefully, I think Ben might be able to jump on if I do have to run. But let's see. Oh, what a return from Tomljanovic. She punished that second serve. And it's 15-all. Well, giving Swiatek a taste of her own medicine, really, there from that previous game. That was right into the sweet spot of Tomljanovic, that second serve. Thank you for clarifying that, Jean. So she got in when the entry list got released before the tournament. Her ranking was high enough. I get confused sometimes with the way the entries into these tournaments. When it just surprised me that someone like Tomljanovic was in qualifying. But there we go. We have our answer. Tomljanovic, though, with an excellent return, has won a rare point on the Swiatek serve. Great serve there, but it's a good return. Now the backhand slice from Swiatek, backhand Tomljanovic. Swiatek goes back cross court. Down the line goes Tomljanovic, forehand from Swiatek, cross court Tomljanovic, forehand cross court Swiatek. Down the line now Tomljanovic, backhand is going to be long from Swiatek, 15-30. And this is the first real chance that Tomljanovic has had on the serve of Swiatek. Well, the only chance, really. I don't think she's had 15-30 at all. She's barely won a point on the Swiatek serve, actually. But maybe, is this an opening for Tomljanovic to get the break back and get us back on serve? Swiatek, 15-30. So can she find a first serve? Yes, she can. The forehand return from Tomljanovic. Forehand from Swiatek right into the corner. That was beautifully placed that time from Swiatek. 30-all. Too good. And incidentally, Elise Cornet is up a break on Harriet Dart over in Tunisia. We've also got Stefanos Tsitsipas, who's up a set and on serve against Luca Nardi. And over in Tokyo, we've got Jaume Munar and Pedro Martinez. Martinez is up a break in the deciding set. Yes, lots of news to catch up on. Yes, Zverev is likely to be out for the rest of the season, isn't he? Carlos losing to David Goffin yesterday. It's actually the first match Carlos has not won a set in all year. He'd had the ridiculous record of winning at least one set in every single match he played. Goffin defeating him in straight sets yesterday. Took that out of the equation, but yeah, it's a great win for Goffin. Oh, here we go. Tomljanovic has got a break point. A first break point of the match. A really good rally there at the net from both players, actually. Swiatek with some good volleys, but eventually finds the pass, Tomljanovic. And it is a break point for the Australian. Oh, we have news from Australia about next year's tournament. Please tell. I will definitely look that article up as soon as I get off the stream. But yeah, very interesting to see what the rules and stuff are going to be for Australia. So, break point, Tomljanovic. It's got a second serve to look on here as well. What can Swiatek do? This has kind of come out of nowhere, to be honest. I mean, Swiatek has been untouchable on serve so far. But here we go. Break point. Oh, just struggles with the ball toss there. Now Swiatek. Here's the second serve. Backhand return, Tomljanovic. Oh, she takes it. Oh, it's too good from Ajla Tomljanovic. And we're back on serve. Tomljanovic converts her first and only break point of this match. And we are on serve. It is 4-3.
Tomljanovic. Tomljanovic. Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic. Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Where did that break come from? I mean, it was almost 5-1, and now it's 4-3. I don't know. I don't know where that came from, honestly. I thought Swiatek was going to be racing out to, well, probably a breadstick, to be honest, in about half an hour. But Tomljanovic has got other ideas, and, well, she's proven us why she's having that good season. Well, she beat Serena Williams at the US Open. She was defeated in the next round, though, I think, was Tomljanovic was it by Ludmila Samsonova? No, she defeated Samsonova because that was Samsonova's only loss. Because Samsonova been on a tear as well. She'd won 2 titles back to back, and then she's just won another one as well. So, no, she did win the next match. Tomljanovic beat Samsonova there. Who did she come unstuck to in the end, Tomljanovic? I can't remember. It feels like the US Open was just a world away. Like, it's always a strange part of this calendar here now, where you kind of these tournaments, loads of tournaments everywhere, but they're not really building up to anything. We've got the year-end championships, but oh, there you go. I even covered that match. I can't even remember that one. Yeah, she lost to Ons Jabeur, eventual finalist who lost to the woman in your picture right here, Iga SWIATEK, won her first US Open title. Into the net goes the backhand there from SWIATEK. And it's just a shift in momentum here now for Tomljanovic, maybe. 15 love. Please hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel. Tomljanovic with a really good response here from almost being down a double break. Has got it back on serve. It's a second serve here. She gets it. The 400 turn Swiatek is long. 30 love. Well, Tara asking how Jabeur's played since the finals defeat. I think it's the first time we've seen her since the US Open been at this home tournament, the Jasmine Open. She played yesterday. She looked good yesterday, did Jabeur. She defeated Ann Lee pretty handily, 6-2, 6-3. So she'll be playing was that the round of 16 match or a round of 32? That was a round of 32. So she'll be playing a round of 16 match next. Let me have a look and see who Ons Jabeur will have in the next round. Oh, what a shot there from Swiatek. Catches Tomljanovic right out. I think that came off the frame. 30-15. That's a good serve. Back in return, Swiatek back and cross-court. Tomljanovic. Swiatek with the looping ball. The forehand now from Tomljanovic. Swiatek goes with the forehand cross-court. Forehand on the line from Tomljanovic. Backhand into the net goes Swiatek. 40-15. Is she about to back up the break back? It's Tomljanovic. So Ons Jabeur will play Rodina next. Yevgenia Rodina in the round of 16. So she is the top seed there, but yeah, she looked good yesterday. I'm not sure if she's played a tournament before that. I think this is the first time we've seen her. So 40-15 here. Can she back up the break? Tomljanovic, second serve, 400 return. Swiatek backhand from Tomljanovic. Backhand cross-court, Swiatek. Cross-court again from Tomljanovic. Swiatek now with the backhand. The backhand slice from Tomljanovic. Forehand from Swiatek. That's long, and it is the backup of the break. She consolidates, and it is 4-all from almost 5-1. It was here. It is 4-all, and Tomljanovic has swung the momentum right back in her favour now. I'm not sure when we'll be seeing Andy Murray next. I can have a look. I mean, he's not on the list for Tokyo or Astana, is he, Andy Murray? I don't believe. I'm not sure if they've entered into some of the tournaments. I presume so. I would assume that Raducanu is playing next week in one of the tournaments. But yeah, I'll try to find out for you guys. I'm not sure yet what tournaments they are entered for. So Swiatek. Oh, what a forehand! That's a good response from Swiatek to losing the break. Tomljanovic is going to challenge this one, actually. It's worth a look because that was right on the outside of the line. Yeah, no, it was good. 15 love. Oh, there you go. So we have, he heard it from Jean first. It's looking likely that Djokovic will be able to play in Australia, on track to have all the top players back. So 15 love here for Swiatek. Really went for that first serve, second serve. Second serve here for Swiatek. It's a good serve. The backhand return. Now the backhand slice from Swiatek. Backhand slice. Tomljanovic. Forehand from Swiatek. Cross court. Forehand from Tomljanovic. Backhand cross court. Swiatek. Backhand on the middle-ish from Tomljanovic. Now Swiatek with that forehand cross court. Forehand from Tomljanovic. This is a good rally here. Tomljanovic goes down the line. Now the backhand from Swiatek is long. 15 all. Oh, this is a real shift in momentum here. And suddenly, it's Swiatek who's looking a little bit in trouble. Well, hi, Leandro. Good to see you back. Thank you, Jean. Definitely will be checking that out as soon as I get off this. I'm going to have to message Ben in a bit just to make sure that we'll be able to cover the end of this match for you guys. But yeah, we definitely wanted to bring this one for you because it's a great matchup. We got the world number one, Swiatek and Tomljanovic. So yeah, apologies that I've only got about another 45 minutes left. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to cover it for you. That's a great serve from Swiatek. Gets the return and played as Tomljanovic, but that is going to be long. And a come on now from Swiatek. 30-15. Just needs to stop the run of games from Tomljanovic. Get herself back in front. Looking to put herself a game away from this opening set. Swiatek, she looked so good to begin with, but Tomljanovic is finding her feet here. It's another good serve from Swiatek. The return down the middle. Now the forehand, the backhand from Swiatek. Backhand cross court goes Tomljanovic. Oh, on the stretch from Swiatek is wide. It's 30 all. Well, Tomljanovic now. She's really got a chance here. She was down and out in this opening set, and here we go. 30 all on the serve of Swiatek. Crucial point in this match right here. Second serve, Swiatek. Swiatek fan in. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine if Ajla takes this set from the way that Swiatek came out? But she's got a real chance here. Second serve at 30 all. Goes to the backhand return, the forehand from Swiatek. That one's too good from the world number one. That forehand right into the corner. 40-30. Okay, at least it's not just me, Todd. Yeah, after about 45 minutes. But I'm going to bring as much of this as I can for you guys. I promise. So Swiatek with a point for 5-3 to get herself back on course here. Was almost up the double break. And now, here we go. Hey, Jimmy. Good to see you as well. Second serve here for Swiatek. Backhand from Tomljanovic. She's at the net now with Tomljanovic. Swiatek with the lob. Tomljanovic is going to take this out of the air. Swiatek deals with it. Volley from Tomljanovic. Oh, Swiatek is there. Oh, what happened there? Did that just hit the net post or what? I think Tomljanovic will get this point. Let's have a look at this. Swiatek with that forehand. The little drop volley from Tomljanovic. Let's have a look at this again. Ah, okay. It is Tomljanovic's point because that little forehand there from Swiatek actually came off the floor. So it is deuce. And it is a chance now here for Tomljanovic. Goodness, did not see this coming. And a second serve here as well. So Swiatek under pressure now on serve. Didn't think I'd say that. She barely lost a point on serve at the first half of the set. Tomljanovic on the backhand net called, but it goes in her favour. Backhand now from Swiatek, backhand from Tomljanovic. Swiatek down the line. Forehand cross-court Tomljanovic. Cross-court goes Swiatek. Forehand from Tomljanovic again. It's right to the baseline. Oh, and she's wrong-footed Swiatek. And now it is another break point for Tomljanovic. Another break point. It is a first break point in this game for Tomljanovic. And a real chance now. This did not look likely, but here it is. Break point Tomljanovic. She has turned this around. Hey, Jay, good to see you as well. Oh, I'm glad you're happy it's me. I'm not sure all of you are when I am here, but it's good to be back. And I did enjoy the Labour Cup. I did not enjoy the end of the Labour Cup because, of course, I am very much Team Europe. But nevertheless, it was a very enjoyable weekend and some really good streams there as well. Oh, just long there from Tomljanovic. So she saves the break point. Does Swiatek back to deuce we go. You know what? Somebody told me that the other day that I was like, I've actually never seen Game of Thrones. Confession there, but Amelia Clark, who plays, I don't know. Apparently, I've got that vibe. Somebody told me that the other week. Second serve here, Swiatek. I know she wants to prolong this one. I should have known, shouldn't I, that this was gonna be a long one. But yeah, unfortunately, I've got to leave in about 40 minutes. But anyway, hopefully Ben will be there. So back to deuce we go. Swiatek with the backhand into the net, and it's another break point for Tomljanovic. I'm glad you all have the same priorities as me. Tennis over work every time. I'm glad you're enjoying the play-by-play. It was such a random choice, wasn't it? Ellie Goulding for the music. I don't know. It just felt really, really strange. But yeah, the video of them was great. Oh, everything about the Federer-Nadal interactions at the Labour Cup were brilliant. Everything about it. So break point number 2 for Tomljanovic. And a second serve. Oh, is she going to really turn this one around? If she can steal this opening set, Tomljanovic, that would just be, I don't even know. Second serve, backhand, into the net goes Tomljanovic. She tried to stretch for that one, but she couldn't quite move her feet for it. And she saved another break point. Back to deuce we go. Crowd here now. They're very pro Swiatek here. There are Polish flags everywhere. So, not all the woods yet, though. Still at deuce. Oh, a miss hit on the return, but she gets it in. Oh, Swiatek's found the line. And the lob. Oh, Tomljanovic is challenging it. I think this is more in hope than anything. I think it did catch the line there, but let's see what Hawkeye has to say. It was an immediate challenge from Tomljanovic. So what is Hawkeye going to say? Come on, Hawkeye, take your time. Right, here we go. Oh, it did just clip the line. So it's a bad challenge. And it is advantage Swiatek now. She's saved 2 break points. And she's got a game point of her own. Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate the solidarity. Yeah, I thought you might say that. Who's Annette playing actually in her first round? Oh, that's good from Swiatek. She comes to a really tough service game, saves 2 break points, and it was almost, well, I honestly thought Tomljanovic might have just stolen that there, but credit to Swiatek. She's come through it, and she is a game away now from the opening set at 5-4.
Iga SWIATEK.
The bakery be open opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm eager when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm eager, gonna see ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
Well, thanks for that. I was just trying to have a quick look through the draw while that button was playing on, but it's then Martinsova will be playing Tomljanovic, yeah, and that will be tough. But I mean, Annette played, Kontaveit, not Tomljanovic. Kontaveit played really well in Tallinn last week. She didn't play particularly well in the final. I think maybe the pressure of playing at home might have got to her a bit, but Krejcikova played very, very well. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one there. Martinsova actually came through a really good match. Was it against Teichmann? She was down and out in the opening set. Martinsova got a double break back and then won through in 2 tiebreak sets in the end. Martinsova, yes, it was Teichmann. Yes, so she has Kontaveit next. So the winner of this will play either Katie McNally or Karolina Muchova. So good to see Karolina Muchova playing well again. Defeated Bia Arad-Maya earlier today. That was the match that was on just before this one. 6-4, 6-4 for Muchova. It's a bit of an upset yesterday. Karolina Pliskova lost to is it Alicia Parks, I think, and in straight set. I mean, the first set was 6-love to Parks, and then it was a tiebreak. Pliskova, one of the home favorites, was out yesterday. Okay, Tomljanovic serving to stay in this opening set. Second serve. Finds the second serve. Forehand return Swiatek. Forehand from Tomljanovic. Backhand cross court goes Swiatek. Backhand down the middle for Tomljanovic. Forehand now from Swiatek. Cross court Tomljanovic. Swiatek goes back cross court. Tomljanovic with a slice now. Forehand into the net goes Swiatek. 15-love. That was an unforced error there from Iga. And we weren't seeing this in the first couple of games from Swiatek. Those kind of unforced errors. But here comes Tomljanovic. Please hit that like button. There's nearly 100 of you watching. If you give it a hit, it would really, really help me and the channel out. Second serve here for Tomljanovic. Oh, double fault. That is double fault number 3 of the match for Ajla Tomljanovic. Maybe a bit nervy. 15 all. First serve percentage is exactly the same for both women, 52%. So they would both want that to be higher. Although it's improved for Tomljanovic, who wasn't down 30-something at one stage. This is good defense from Swiatek. Now Tomljanovic is at the net with the backhand volley. Swiatek, oh, it's too good from Tomljanovic. 30-15. The like button and knock my laptop off my desk. That sounds like something I do, Sean. Thank you for the like. And Todd, I'm hoping that Ben might be able to jump on this. He does know that I have to leave at about 4:30, 4:40ish. But I'll double check with him that he'll be able to jump on, because I don't want to leave you guys hanging. But we thought, because it's world number 1 Swiatek, we at least try and bring you as much of this as we could. Apologies that I can't see the whole thing through. It's a good return there from Swiatek. Short ball. Oh, but into the net goes Swiatek. Another unforced error. They're just creeping into the game now. And it's just it's a completely different feel to the beginning of this match. And Tomljanovic now with 40-15 in this game to get us to 5 all. So Tomljanovic nets the first serve. I think it's been a huge improvement for Tomljanovic. I think just Swiatek, she came out firing and she's just dropped their level a little bit. So the back and return here from... Oh, what a depth there from Tomljanovic. Swiatek manages to get it back. Forehand now from Tomljanovic. Forehand into the net. Again goes Swiatek. And Swiatek now throws her hands up in the air, saying something to her box, because Tomljanovic holds and it is 5 all. Yeah, she's trying to go for too much. And I think, like you say, the reaction after that point shows you everything in terms of the patience. She's not finding it now, and she's getting frustrated. She wants it to come, and she's pushing it too much, Swiatek. Okay, Tomljanovic. It's got it back to 5-all. Second serve here. Let me drop a message on our GTL WhatsApp group and see if somebody can cover this one for me in about half an hour's time. I'm gutted that I might have to miss some of this, but here we go. Second serve. Now the forehand from Swiatek right into the corner. It's a good response from Tomljanovic. Now down the middle goes Swiatek. Oh, this is good here. The cross cut from Tomljanovic. Backhand from Swiatek. Forehand. Oh, into the net from Tomljanovic. 15 love. Gary, I hold you personally responsible, Gary, for turning this one around. Yeah, it's a lot more complicated here now for Swiatek. And yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on Luca Nardi because, I don't know, I've heard a couple of people saying, watch out for this kid. And he is indeed. I mean, it was a tiebreak in the opening set, and it's at 6-5 now in the second set. So he's a good player, Luca Nardi. One to watch. 19 years of age, younger than Carlitos. Youngest player in the top 200, young Italian. Second serve here for Swiatek. Finds the backhand return from Tomljanovic. Oh, that's wild from Tomljanovic. 30 love. Okay, this is better on serve for Swiatek. Here at the crowd again. Talking about the Jasmine Open, Alizé Cornet is now a set and a breakup on Harriet Dart. Third seed over there is Cornet, of course. Onshibur, the top seed. Can't quite remember who the second seed is, actually. Swiatek is coming into the net, but into the net goes Tomljanovic, and it's 40 love. Second seed is... Oh, Kudermetova is the second seed there. So, can she right things here, Swiatek? Get back on track with a game to love. Put the pressure right back on Tomljanovic. This is a really tight opening set. Did not expect this after the way the beginning of this set panned out. But here we go. Finds the first serve. Backhand return. Another backhand from Swiatek down the line. Cross cut goes Tomljanovic. Forehand from Swiatek. She's up the net now as the world number one. And yeah, too good. Tomljanovic can't get to that one. And it is a game to love for Iga Swiatek. She's back on track. And she's once again a game away from this opening set at 6-5.
Iga Swiatek.
The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna suit ya. Now you can handle my heat now.
Okay, so Tomljanovic will find herself trying to serve to stay in this opening set for a second time, but she's made this very competitive now. Did not look likely. But Iga, maybe she's back on track here now. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. Over in Tokyo, we've actually just had the last match of the day has finished. It's Pedro Martinez has just defeated Jaume Munar in 3 sets. That is the last match in Tokyo. So let's have a look at the matchups for tomorrow in Tokyo. Some Tiafoe in action. Kecmanovic back to playing well. Defeated Nishioka, the recent champion in, was it Seoul? I think. It's got Shapovalov in action tomorrow. Taylor Fritz. Ooh, Nakashima Chorich. That's a good matchup. That's probably the match of the day for me over there. And it's on the second court. But yeah, that is all the results are finished now for Tokyo. So wins earlier for Sumu Kron, Kecmanovic, as I mentioned, Shapovalov, Taylor Fritz. And yep, that's it. Over in Astana. So it is the Tsitsipas Nardi match is the last match of the day over there as well. They are into a second set tiebreak. Okay, here we go. Tomljanovic serving at 5-6. Gary, we're on the same page again, because I was just saying earlier that I quite like this kit from Swiatek. I've not been a fan of the kits of Swiatek, to be honest. I feel like you should put the world number one in something better, but this one, I like it. I like the dark blue one. We always agree on kits, don't we? There you go, Swiatek taking the initiative. Love 15. Yeah, well, Nishioka actually made me laugh that he could have faced Dan Evans in the second round. This is one of tennis's quirky head-to-heads that Nishioka is now 6-0 against Dan Evans. He can't stand playing him, Evans. And if he'd beaten Kecmanovic today and Dan Evans had gotten through his opening round as well, they'd have played again after playing in Seoul. But yeah, I love Nishioka. I think he's a great fun player to watch, and I just find that head-to-head quite funny, to be honest. Okay, Tomljanovic. Forehand cross court. Forehand from Swiatek. Forehand down the line now from Tomljanovic. Cross court backhand from Swiatek. Backhand goes Tomljanovic. Cross court again from Swiatek. Tomljanovic. Oh, low over the net. Swiatek with the backhand right into the corner. Tomljanovic is there, and it's long, and it's love 30. And now here's a chance for Swiatek to close this set out. She is 2 points away now. Well, she's gone the long way round, Swiatek. But can she, just in the nick of time, pull this in her favour? Love 30. Don't think Tomljanovic has ever beaten a world number one. I may be wrong. Oh, that's better from Tomljanovic. The lovely little volley at the net there. 15-30. How low to the ground did she hit that volley? Yeah, the racket was pretty much touching the floor there for that little backhand dink. Beautiful. So 15-30. Backhand winners. 3 for Swiatek. 5 for Tomljanovic. Good serve down the tee. Swiatek gets the return of the backhand slice from Tomljanovic. Forehand from Swiatek. Tomljanovic on the stretch. Swiatek now with the forehand back into the other corner. Tomljanovic is there again. Good defense here. Now the backhand slice from the Aussie. Backhand goes Swiatek. Forehand from Tomljanovic. Backhand cross court. Oh, it's a wild backhand from Swiatek. That's gone wide, and it's 30 all. Oh, are we going to get a tiebreak to decide this opening set? I think we might just. Although it's still a chance here for Swiatek at 30 all. He's giving herself a bit of a pep talk there, Swiatek. Okay, here we go. Some eager fans. Can she get this one done here? Second serve for Tomljanovic. Our newly crowned US Open champion, Iga SWIATEK. Won 2 majors this year. Good return. The forehand now from Tomljanovic. Forehand from Swiatek. Cross court. Forehand from Tomljanovic. Backhand out down the middle from Swiatek. Backhand down the middle. Tomljanovic. Cross court goes Swiatek. Cross court goes Tomljanovic. Down the line now from Swiatek. Backhand Tomljanovic. Backhand cross court Swiatek. Slice from Tomljanovic. Backhand again from Swiatek. This is a good rally. Forehand cross court now Tomljanovic. Oh, she's put it wide. The forehand has Swiatek, and it's 40-30, and it looks like we're going to be getting a tiebreak to decide this opening set. So, Swiatek is, just looking at their facial expressions here, she's just looking a little bit, I don't know, a little defeated, maybe. Not defeated, but she came out so strongly, and I'm not sure, just a few errors creeping in, and it's frustrating. I think, like Jean mentioned earlier, I think the slow courts are, you've got to be patient with them, and it's starting to get to her a little bit, I think. Still, though, with a chance, as that backhand's gone wide from Tomljanovic. Here comes Iga. To deuce we go. She's not done yet, is Iga SWIATEK. So it is deuce. Are we going to get a tiebreak, or are we going to get a break for the set? Tomljanovic under pressure here now. But what an effort this has been to get this set back on her terms. Tomljanovic at the net with the volley. Swiatek tries to pass. Oh, it's unlucky for Tomljanovic there. She was right down the middle, and then it got the net cord from Iga Swiatek, and it is a set point now for Swiatek. Let's look at this again here. Oh, it actually wasn't the net cord. It was the racket of Tomljanovic. Yeah, she kind of just stuck her racket out like a frying pan, Tomljanovic. And I think it caught a bit of the frame there because I actually thought it was a net cord, but no, the ball came right back to Tomljanovic, and all she could do was stick it out and hope that it hit. That's a good serve from Tomljanovic on the break point, and yeah, great response. Back to deuce we go. Set it up with a good first serve. And got the angle she wanted with the backhand. So I think we get to get it. I think we're getting a tiebreak. Of course, we're getting a tiebreak, which means I'm probably only going to be able to bring you a set of tennis, which is frustrating. Yeah, I do apologize, but we wanted to bring you at least as much as we could of this match. Finds the first serve again, Tomljanovic. The drop shot. Oh, it doesn't work. It's gone into the net. And now it's Tomljanovic with the shouts of frustration. She's still talking to herself. I almost cleared the net there. Let's see how close this was. Yeah. Oh, no, actually, that was less close than I thought. But it is another set point for Iga Swiatek. Set point number 2 for the world number 1. Gets the first serve. She's finding some first serves here. And the backhand from Swiatek. Forehand cross-cut goes Tomljanovic. Cross-cut Swiatek. It's a good angle, but Tomljanovic is there. Oh, the net cord from Swiatek. Tomljanovic goes cross-cut. She's at the net, is the Aussie. Oh, into the net goes the volley, and Swiatek steals the opening set. Oh, I don't know how she did that, but Swiatek has somehow come away with that opening set. She's broken Tomljanovic at the very last second and has come away with it by 7 games to 5.
Iga Swiatek. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I know ya. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna suit ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
Yeah, a result to bring you as well. Stefanos Tsitsipas has gotten through against Luca Nardi in 2 tiebreak sets. 7-6, 7-6 over there in Astana. So that is the day's play for the singles matches over in Astana. We've had wins for Rublev, Cilic, Manarino, Djokovic, Ruusuvuori, and now... Oh, and Bautista Agut, sorry, as well. And now Tsitsipas. So let me have a look at the order of play tomorrow in Astana. It's a great order of play, actually. We've got Cilic versus Khachanov, then Bublik, Hurkacz, Van de Zandschulp and Djokovic, then Ruusuvuori and Medvedev. It's a cracking lineup. So the 4 round of 16 matches will be played there tomorrow. And let me see how Alizé Cornet is set in a double breakup now. 6-3 and 3-love. So that is that's all the men's play, singles play concluded for the day. Tokyo and Astana, of course, being later in the day. It's always strange with the time differences here, but we've got the 2 women's tournaments are more on my time zone anyway. But it is Iga Swiatek who comes through the opening set. I mean, I thought a baked good might be in the cards the way she came out, but not to be. Yeah, it's got to be deflating for Tomljanovic because she really came back in that one. I honestly thought she was going to steal that set. I thought she was going to get that break and take it from Swiatek. But, credit to the world number 1. She's fighting back. And she has taken it. I believe Swiatek has left the court. Yeah, Tomljanovic is still there. But I think Swiatek has left the court for presumably a bathroom break. So we will wait for a little bit. I think that was an hour-long opening set, that one. That's just, really, really lengthy opening set there. Almost went to the tiebreak, but not to be. As we get some shots of all the Polish fans dancing and waving their flags in the crowd. It's an indoor clay court. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's very slow. I think, like you said, that might be what's catching Swiatek out a little bit. Which, yeah, it's interesting because, well, I don't know. I mean, if it was more like clay, you'd feel like Swiatek could be doing better than she is. I mean, I say that she's just taken the opening set, but it's like I said, I think grass is her worst surface, Swiatek. But I don't know. Well, we know the queen of the indoor hard court is Anett Kontaveit, who not lost actually a match on an indoor hard court since 2020 until she got beaten in that Tallinn final last week by Barbora Krejcikova. It was an incredible winning streak. I think it was 24 matches in a row for Anett Kontaveit on an indoor hard court. So that's just ridiculous stats, but that's where she got all her points. To get up to the ranking that she is, and she loves these conditions. Anett looking to defend her title this year. But like you said, it'd be a tough match against Martinsova. Okay, here we go. Iga Swiatek to get this second set underway. I think we may have been being able to jump on. Let's see. I think, well. Anyway, Swiatek to get this second set underway. The backhand cross-court from Tomljanovic. Back up from Swiatek. Backhand now from Tomljanovic as well. The forehand from Swiatek. Cross-court forehand from Tomljanovic. Cross-court goes Swiatek. Oh, it's great from Tomljanovic. And she gets the error from Swiatek. Love 15. So she takes the opening point of the second set. Tomljanovic, remember, she barely won a point at the beginning of that second set. I think Swiatek won the first, I don't know how many points. Didn't drop a point on serve for the first couple of games as well. So love 15. Oh, Sean, I wasn't trying to I wasn't trying to make fun of Anett. I'm a big fan of Kontaveit. I think it's brilliant. I love that that's the surface that she does well on. And yeah, it was a ridiculous streak. I mean, to almost have, gone unbeaten since 2020 on an indoor hard court is very impressive. Okay, we've got Swiatek, love 15, backhand here from Tomljanovic, backhand on the line from Swiatek. That's great depth, but she's there, Tomljanovic. But eventually Swiatek comes away with it. She gets Tomljanovic running the wrong way. 15 all. Yeah, she set that one up nicely in the end, did Swiatek, with that lovely backhand down the line. Tomljanovic did well to get it back, but it was there then for Swiatek. I think this is actually the first round of 16 match that's been played in Ostrava, because the first two matches on this court were both round of 32 matches. So this is, I believe, the first second round match to be played here. All the remaining matches on this court then will be second round matches as well. We've got Kvitova, Barossa, and then Sasnovich, Rybakina. Swiatek at the forehand cross court here. Cross court goes Tomljanovic. Forehand now from Swiatek right into the corner. That is great from Iga Swiatek. 30-15. Finding the lines there, Iga Swiatek. It's a tough loss, that opening set for Tomljanovic in the end. Hopefully she can regroup and make this second set competitive. But Swiatek looks like she's brought a great mentality to the second set. She went off court and now she's come back. And she's looking determined in the second set, Swiatek. See if she can get off to a great start like she did in that opening set. Has a second serve here. Just struggling with the ball toss again, Swiatek. Just a little bit. Finds the second serve. Backhand return from Tomljanovic. Forehand, Swiatek. Forehand from Tomljanovic. Forehand takes it on the rise to Swiatek, but it's a great... Oh, no, it's just wide. I was going to say she managed to pull off a great angle there, Tomljanovic, but it was just wide. She's going to challenge it because it was close. So let's see what Hawkeye has to say. We have, of course, got the line judges here. Oh, it was in. That was more in than out. I mean, that was inside the court. That was a really bad line call. That was a good challenge because, yeah, I mean, I thought that was in, to be honest, because I thought that was a great angle from Tomljanovic, and yeah, it was well in. So we will replay the point. Gets a first serve this time from Swiatek. She's at the net now. She's past her. Tomljanovic finds the pass. And it is 30 all. So a chance here for Tomljanovic now. Yeah, SWIATEK, who's well, she, like I said, she came out so strongly on serve, and she's having to work hard on her service games now, really hard. Here goes Tomljanovic, cross court from SWIATEK, the forehand from Tomljanovic, backhand cross court, SWIATEK, backhand cross court from Tomljanovic, now down the line goes SWIATEK. Oh, it's too good from Iga SWIATEK. That is too good. Beautiful backhand down the line, 40-30. Okay, so I've just heard from Ben, guys. So I'm gonna have to go in about 10 minutes, but I think, well, Ben might be able to close the stream off right at the end. So we might have a little bit of a gap in between, but hopefully Ben might be able to close it off once I go. I'm gonna create a little banner for you with the score as well, just to make sure. And serve here for SWIATEK. Taking the time here, SWIATEK. Finds the second serve. Tomljanovic comes into the net with the backhand volley. SWIATEK. Oh, it's too good from Tomljanovic. And it's deuce. Hey, Lexi. Yes, I'm back. Good to see you. Yeah, it's tough on serve. I mean, apart from the first couple of games, it's been a hard all slog on serve for both these players from the kind of the middle of that opening set. And yeah, SWIATEK struggling in her opening service game of this second set here. Tomljanovic has her at deuce. Should be frustrated for not taking the opening set, Tomljanovic, actually. Oh, she's pulled it off, Tomljanovic, with the pass. She did get a net called, but I think it was going to be too good anyway. Let's see this. SWIATEK came into the net. Yeah, I think that would have been too good, regardless of whether it hit the net. And it is a break point here for Tomljanovic to start off this second set. Hit that like button if you haven't already, and if you are just joining, I mentioned I have to pop off in about 10 minutes, but hopefully Ben will be able to close the stream for you very soon. But we wanted to bring you as much of this as we could, if possible, because this is a cracking opening round match for SWIATEK. It's a round of 16, but of course she had a bye in the opening round. So this is her first match here as the #1 seed in Ostrava. Gets the return just about. There's Tomljanovic. SWIATEK is at the net now again. Can Tomljanovic pass her? Yes, she can. And Tomljanovic has broken the serve of SWIATEK to open this second set. So what a response from dropping that opening set. She almost stole it, Tomljanovic, but now she's made the response and she has broken SWIATEK for a 1-love lead in the second set.
Tomljanovic. Tomljanovic. Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Tomljanovic.
Not a problem. Yeah, good win for Stefanos in the end. There's 2 tiebreak sets of a Luca Nardi. Okay, well, I think because it's oh, I've just gotten rid of the scoreboard there for some reason. There we go. That's better. Right, yeah, I'm gonna have to pop off, guys. I'm really sorry I can't finish this one out, but yeah, we're gonna keep the scoreboard up for you. Ben's gonna sort that one out, and hopefully this is going to be a good competitive match, possibly a third set. Who knows? Tomljanovic is coming back for it. So yeah, apologies and thanks for sticking with me for this opening set. I've got to go, but we will keep you posted. Don't you worry. So thanks everybody for being patient, and I'm sure I'll see you on another stream again. Okay. So for now, catch you again.
Here, I'll give you an idea of how loud it is where I am. I don't think you're going to be able to hear me properly, though. I can see the match, and I can tell you Tomljanovic is winning, but as you can hear, it's just getting busier and busier the closer it gets to like 5 o'clock, the finishing of work time here in the UK. The noisier it gets as the British come out in force, having a few jars, let's say. So Jean says it's all right. Cheers, Jean. So yeah, Jean saying we can hear you loud and clear. Oh, it's good to know. There must be a lot of background noise though. That's the British, unfortunately. Yeah, not the best lighting here though, is there? I've got like light coming from this side. Need like lighting on this side as well, don't I? You can hear me, that's good. Well, at the moment, there's a bit of background noise, okay. So you can sort of hear me. I'm still waiting for my girlfriend from her appointment as well, so she'll probably arrive at some point soon. So I don't know how long I can do this. Gary saying thanks for the report. So unusual that it would be at a pub. You should film there more often. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Yeah. Oh, great volley there. But an exquisite passing shot from Iga. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't think, Sean, this will be the regular. This is not where I'd like to, for the best sound. I think you bring a microphone, but I think that's just going to attract attention over this way. And I'm trying to tuck myself away in this little corner over here with all the plug sockets. I've got 2 laptops on the go, so still got the day job to do at the same time. So just bear with me, guys. Or into the net from Iga, and it goes back to Juice. She's saying so many breaks in this match. Yeah, let me know where you are. Are you in a pub at the moment? There's always a first thing on GTL. There's always GTL firsts. This is a GTL first at the moment. Good rallies between these two. I was hoping that Megan may get out of this one. Iga might clean her up quickly, but it's never the case, is it? Looks like it's going to be a 3-setter. I won't be able to stay to the end, that's guaranteed. We just have to wait and see what time my girlfriend arrives, and then I think we're shutting down. Jean's saying I'm at home next to my 2 brothers. Yeah, she does need to consolidate. Bear with me, I've got other people from work asking me for stuff as well. It never stops. So, Tomljanovic with the advantage here, though. Nice backhand. Backhand to backhand rally. Good hitting from Tomljanovic. She looks like she's definitely on her game. There you go. Just like that. I don't think they're going to have is that a challenge? No, they are challenging it, yeah. Oh, just clipped the line. It was in. It sends us to now advantage Tomljanovic. Is she going to be able? I'm getting a bit disorientated in there, I have to say. Nice forehand, Tomljanovic. Backhand, Iga. Iga, it's interesting to see how she fares. That's wide from Tomljanovic. Cheers, Rowdy, every lap. Saying Iga's serve is her Achilles heel. Her serve isn't in the top 25 on the WTA Tour. If she can improve her serve, she can dominate even more. I totally agree with that, mate. Definitely can. Get yourself on that leaderboard as well, mate. Let me see if I can add you on there. 1 second. You're knocking skiing front back off, and Jared. Excuse me, just while I do this. Right, you're knocking them off there. Or add you lot in there. At least they got good internet. Gene giving us his dinner updates as always. I ate dinner. New member as well. Go on, Sam. Get in there. Only problem with this is I can't move from this seat. Can't go to the loo. Can't do anything. Right, bear with me 1 second. I've just got to do something work related. We got John Silkin. Where are you? I'm in a pub in Haywards Heath. Anyone's in the area, pop in. Say hi. Oh, hang on 1 second. Girlfriend's ringing. The appointment's over. Yeah, so we might be shutting down fairly soon, unfortunately. I've got too many things going on at the same time. Mine's an Amstel. We're going to the, right, so in the end, it was the break back for Iga. Should give her a little butter, I think. Apologies for the disjointed nature of this stream today.
Iga SWIATEK. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your ya. I'm the feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna suit ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
Right, so we're here at one apiece. Is she going to give the break back, just like Gene was saying? But it's just been break after break after break. I have to take your word for it. I was driving for the past hour. Then since I got here, I've been working. Now I'm doing more work. Now the girlfriend's arrived. She's going to get me a beer, so I don't need to move from the seat, which is great. Sean's saying, who can we sub in now? Exactly right. Who can we sub in now? We got John Silkin saying, hi Gene, I'm just walking along the river in Barm. Where are you all tuned into from the GTL family? Cheers, John. Good to have you in. Just keeping everyone entertained in the live chat. Nice winner there from Iga. This is a first. There's always a first on GTL. This is just like, this is all worlds colliding today, where no one's available. The worst time of the month. Saying sub in JG, and it's not possible today. It's just too busy at work for him. For me, it's busy, but last week was much busier than this week for me. So I'm still busy, but I can sort of try my best. I'm juggling. It's like juggling stuff all over the place. 1 second. Just gotta do this for this guy. Bear with me. Right. Rowdy Everett's in South Carolina, the Evil Empire. Is that what it's known as in South Carolina? How many likes we got on the video anyway? Do it now. Do it for me. Look, come on. The dedication. WTA. Don't get this from any other channel. They could be seeing it in a good or a bad way. I don't know. And October is a busy month for everyone. Dracula, another one. Busy for him as well. All the vampires. Terrible joke. Sorry. Hey, hi. Yeah. Oh, over the top of the laptop. That's a dangerous game. Right, we got it. Right. Just bear with me, guys. Just got to do one thing. Come on. Got to check this. Make sure it's Gene saying it's very quiet for him in October. Let me know in the live chat. What are you up to in October? What is there any special things on the calendar? Come on, pop them in there. If anybody says accounting, then or the MJ would say that. Right. It's literally like spinning planes. I've got someone playing music on their phone and that. Because it gets better. It gets better. I think it's actually in the pub. Yeah, it's in the pub. It's not on a phone. It's far too crisp and clear for a phone. Right, so Iga has advantage here. This is just getting too noisy. I mean, I'm going to shut it down very, very soon. This match isn't going to be over anytime soon, that's for sure. Music, what are they trying to do to me? Our spring concert is on Sunday. Oh, Iga's struggling. But no, she's won that game. Did well there. Long from Tomljanovic. It is 2-1. Iga SWIATEK. Did well there.
Iga SWIATEK. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna suit ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
Right, so 2-1. We're in the changeover. I'm going to take a mini break for the changeover. Just 1 sec. back again. Just, tackled a few bits and pieces. I don't think it was a medical timeout in the end. I think it was just ended up being a. I don't think it was a medical timeout, but she definitely had the trainer over, and it was like looking at her knee, like grabbing the knee a bit. But other than that, yeah, now it's back on court, but it looks like she might get broken here. Iga, it is 30-40. I mean, I think Tomjanovic's doing a lot better than when they last played. If I'm right. It wasn't that long ago, was it? And then she absolutely battered her. So, great backhand down the line from Tomljanovic. Can she finish her off? Iga flicks it up. Nah, too good, Tomljanovic. Got CJ Bigger flexing. How you doing? Dan Gary's saying, are we still chatting? We are. No, but I don't know how much longer this match could go on for ages. I don't think I can be here for ages. One, the parking ends in half an hour, so I have to go and get a car. And two, it's just getting noisier. The closer it gets to 5 o'clock and it goes past 5, it just gets busier and busier. There's not a spare table in the place. They're probably going to crank the music up a bit louder when it gets past 5. There'll be people dancing on the tables. Maybe it would be me. Tomljanovic does hold in the end. That's a big one, but there's a lot of grimacing on the face from Tomljanovic. A lot of grimacing. Not happy. Looks like Iga's not happy about something. Iga? Oh no, I think it's over. I think Tomljanovic is giving up. I think she said, no, I can't go on. Even though she won that game, she is conceding the match. And just like that, it is done. And it looks like I did get to finish the match. And that's all that really matters, isn't it? GTL doing it again. Look at that. I mean, I feel bad for Tomljanovic because obviously there's a knee problem there. But still, I'm happy for Iga because couldn't wish for anything else. She goes through. I finished the stream. GTL victorious again. MJ said, did I bribe Tomljanovic? No, I did not bribe her. She's just retired on her own accord. It must have been bad. CJ saying I had to check out the #1 tennis stream on YouTube. And then you ended up here somehow from that stream, was it? Oh, no, I'm joking. Obviously you meant here. Come on. GTL. GTL till I die. That's what MJ saying. I was bribing her. I was away bribing her. Is that why I left the stream? You thought I went to go and give a little bribe? Was not correct. Maybe she just did it. She's a big fan of the channel. Didn't want us to miss out on any views. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Iga through, Tomljanovic out, and Iga marches on. But sad for Tomljanovic, really. Iga looked a bit surprised at the end. And we didn't even get any bakery products today, so that's sad as well.
Iga SWIATEK. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, I'm gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, I'm gonna see ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
Right. Thanks everybody who joined for this very strange end to the match. But I'm gonna go off and dance to some tables now. So that's gonna be fun. See you on the next one.